Good news, Sega fans, it's Dan the Mega Driver here with a very short video on a very exciting development. As the 30th anniversary of the Sega Saturn and the original Virtua Fighter port on that console rolled around, Sega announced a new version of Virtua Fighter 5. Or should that be two new versions? Okay, so the headline announcement was that finally Virtua Fighter 5 is coming to the PC, and a port of Ryoga Gotoku's developed Ultimate Showdown is finally getting a version beyond the PlayStation 4 original. It's actually kind of crazy that in the 18 years since the original arcade Virtua Fighter 5 release, this is the first time that this entry will be published for the platform. Though Final Showdown is playable in various Yakuza games on the PC, this is the first time that it will be developed solely for it. This entry, titled Virtua Fighter REVO, boasts a number of improvements over the 2021 Ultimate Showdown PlayStation Plus release. The word REVO is presented in all caps in the promotional material, with full stops between each letter, so whether that's some sort of acronym or initialism is currently unknown. Now, the headline inclusion is rollback netcode. Ultimate Showdown didn't use rollback, but had its own fairly low latency online solution. But still, moving to rollback will be a step up from the existing PlayStation 4 experience and will be warmly welcomed by online players across the world. The listing also boasts improved visuals with a native 4K output which will sport brand new high resolution textures. A number of new modes are promised too, with tournament and league modes providing additional content beyond the admittedly fairly bare bones Ultimate Showdown experience. Perhaps most importantly, the game will see a number of gameplay and balancing updates. Virtua Fighter 5 has always been an intricately balanced fighting game, and the further updates that came after have honed it into near perfection whilst adding a few new characters, so it will be interesting to see what shape these updates take. No release is set as yet, only winter is mentioned in the announcement and the Steam store page, but that means it's not actually far away. Unfortunately, that's all the information that Sega have shared with us so far, as well as a video which just happens to be the Virtua Fighter 5 REVO intro sequence, which is why you're seeing footage of Ultimate Showdown on PS4 here. Now, the second new version? Well, it's basically the same game. Announced separately as Virtua Fighter eSports 2.0, this is effectively the arcade twin of the PC REVO update. I personally played eSports while I was in Japan, and it is indeed fantastic. So, for Japanese arcade goers, this will be fantastic to see. All in all, absolutely fantastic news for Virtua Fighter fans, and with news that a brand new game is also on the horizon, it seems that the granddaddy of 3D fighting is coming back in a big way. It will also come as no surprise that both updates are being delivered by Ryoga Gotoku Studio, the developer behind the Yakuza and Like a Dragon games, and so many others. Since they developed Ultimate Showdown, it makes sense for them to iterate on their existing work, and it likely means that they'll be the ones behind the next mainline entry to the Virtua Fighter series. Here at the Sega Guys, we'll be jumping on Virtua Fighter REVO on Steam day one to bring you our impressions. Ultimate Showdown actually launched before the Sega Guys moved to YouTube, so we do have a podcast review of the game, but it would be great to see how the new update compares to Final Showdown and Ultimate Showdown, given how there were some elements of the older game that did hold up very well. So yes, expect some comparison footage in that video. Anyway, that's all for now on this one. Stay tuned for more via the Sega Guys. Click that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications to stay on top of all future updates. Until next time, we will see you on the Sega side.
You can't beat me with that!